Hello and welcome to Gap Stories. We focus on hidden and lost stories and try to fill in the gaps. Although these stories can't be considered accurate history, they are geared towards being as accurate to history as possible. Our goal isn't to rewrite history, but to portray history in a realistic way. Even documentaries have to embellish in order to push the story along. If you don't agree with the historical aspect, that's fine. This is mainly for entertainment purposes. But make no mistake, our goal is to stay as close to history as possible. Hit the like button and thanks for watching.
You may find my blood difficult to spill. Kemet stands united, and so do I, with the might of the gods and the strength of the Nile. What drives you to this folly? What stirs in your hearts to betray your king and Kemet?
You speak of unity, Narmer, but at what cost? Our lands were taken, our power stripped away in the name of your unification.
Change is the price of progress. I took no joy in stripping titles, only in securing peace for all of Kemet.
And what of us, left to lurk in the shadows while you bask in glory? We were once revered, now reduced to whispers and dust.
Reverence is earned, not inherited. You can still reclaim honor, not by theft, but by contributing to the prosperity of Kemet.
We seek a quicker path to restore what was lost.
Then prepare to lose something more valuable than all the gold in the world.
The thieves charge, but Narmer is ready. A fight ensues, a dance of shadows and light. Narmer, though outnumbered, fights with the skill of a seasoned warrior. Later, the thieves lie defeated. Narmer stands victorious, yet his heart is heavy with the weight of betrayal.
Let this be a lesson to all. The wealth of Kemet is not in gold, but in the unity of its people. Take them away. Let them see the dawn over the Nile and ponder the true treasure of Kemet for the last time of their lives.
Execution grounds. Dawn. The first light of dawn casts a golden hue over the execution grounds. The three thieves stand bound, their heads bowed in defeat. King Narmer approaches, his face stern yet touched by a hint of sorrow.
Justice must be served, yet it is with a heavy heart that I condemn you. May the gods weigh your hearts with a feather of truth.
As the executioner readies his blade, Narmer suddenly winces, clutching his side. A sharp pain, fleeting but noticeable, betrays a hint of an unknown ailment.
A mere shadow, a whisper of mortality. It shall not deter me.
The execution is swift, the thieves' transgressions paid in full. The crowd disperses in silence, the gravity of justice hanging in the air. Royal Palace. Narmer stands on his balcony, overlooking the bustling city of Kemet. He starts to drink beer heavily around this time, to numb his physical and emotional pains. His advisor approaches, a worried look etched upon his face.
My king, troubling news. The Chenu, a fierce tribe from the western desert, threaten our borders.
Narmer's gaze hardens, the pain from before momentarily forgotten.
The Chenu shall find no easy prey in Kemet. We shall meet their ferocity with the might of Ma'at.
The king's resolve is clear, his leadership unwavering. Kemet will stand united, even in the face of new enemies and hidden ailments. Desert battlefield. Day. The scorching sun beats down on the vast desert. The armies of Kemet, led by King Narmer, stand ready. Across the dunes, the Chenu warriors appear, fierce and unyielding.
Warriors of Kemet, today we face a storm from the west, but like the Nile, we shall carve our path through the desert and prevail.
The two armies clash in a maelstrom of sand and steel. Narmer fights valiantly at the forefront, his strength unmatched, yet each swing of his weapon is a battle against his own weakness. Royal tent. Night. After the battle, Narmer rests in his tent. His breath is labored, a sheen of sweat on his brow. Neith, his queen, sits beside him, her presence a comforting balm.
You push yourself too hard, my king. The gods have granted us victory, but at what cost to you?
Narmer looks into Neith's eyes, a softness in his gaze.
For Kemet, any price is worth paying. But your love, Neith, is the oasis that sustains me.
Neith takes Narmer's hand, her touch gentle.
Then let us cherish this moment, for it is love that makes even a king truly rich.
They share a quiet moment, the chaos of the world held at bay by their bond.
We are glad you're enjoying the show. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button for us ladies. Please?
Desert battlefield, dawn. The next day, Narmer leads his army once more. The Chenu are relentless, but the spirit of Kemet is unbreakable. With a final heroic effort, Narmer breaks through the enemy lines, securing a decisive victory.
Let this victory echo through the ages. Kemet stands united, and so shall it remain.
As the defeated Chenu retreat, Narmer's ailment worsens, a cough shaking his frame, yet his eyes are alight with the fire of triumph. Royal chambers. Day Queen Neith sits regally in her chamber, the air heavy with the scent of incense. A noblewoman, her eyes filled with urgency, approaches.
Great Queen, I come seeking justice. King Wash, he rules with an iron fist, a tyrant to those in his keep.
Neith's eyes narrow, her voice steady and commanding.
Speak, child. What tales do you bring of this King Wash?
He is cruel, my queen. His servants, women, and children suffer under his rule. We seek refuge, we seek retribution.
Neith listens, her presence filling the room.
Kemet shall not stand for tyranny. We shall be the shield for the oppressed. Narmer and I will see to this.
The noblewoman bows deeply, gratitude etched on her face. Royal bedchamber, Night King Narmer, visibly weakened by his ailment, lies in bed. Neith tends to him, her touch gentle, her love unwavering.
Neith, my anchor, your loyalty, it is the Nile that nourishes my soul.
Neith smiles softly, her love for Narmer is as vast as the stars.
My king, my heart. Your strength is Kemet's pride, and your love, my sanctuary. However, we have an issue with King Wash in Nubia. He is selling off his servants and mistreating the people. The time has come to address the tyranny of King Wash, my king. His cruelty stains the land of Kemet, and we must cleanse it with swift action. I know you are not well, but this will be the last thing I ask of you.
King Narmer in a weakened state nods.
My queen, I will gladly give my life for my God, my people, and my queen. We will cleanse Kemet of King Wash immediately. I will contact the general first thing in the morning. Now I have a request from you.
Anything, my king.
Kiss me.
They kiss passionately. Narmer and Neith connection has never been stronger. A moment passes, their connection transcending the spoken word. Training grounds. Day Horaha, at 13, swings his sword with precision, his young eyes burning with the fire of a future ruler.
I will be strong, like my father. I will protect Kemet as he does.
A warrior nods, impressed by the prince's progress.
You have your father's spirit, young prince. Kemet will be in capable hands.
Horaha's gaze is fierce, his resolve unshakable.
I am my father's son. I will be ready for whatever comes.
King Wash's palace, throne room, day, King Wash, a man whose heart is as hard as the jewels that adorn his crown, sits upon his throne. His eyes gleam with malice as he addresses his trembling servants.
I am the storm that sweeps across this land. You, my servants, are but pebbles beneath my feet. Disobey, and you shall feel my wrath.
A servant girl stumbles, fear etched on her face. King Wash frowns, fury in his face.
Clumsy child, your tears will not save you from punishment. Learn your place or suffer the consequences.
Battlefield, day. The armies of Kemet, led by the valiant King Narmer, march toward the looming fortress of King Wash. The air is electric with the promise of battle.
Warriors of Kemet, today we fight not just for glory, but for the very soul of our land. Let us show this tyrant the might of a united Kemet.
The battle cry rises, a thunderous roar that shakes the earth. King Wash's palace, throne room, day. The sounds of battle echo through the halls. King Wash stands, his arrogance unshaken.
Let them come. My fortress is impenetrable, my will unbreakable. I shall crush Narmer and his pitiful army.
Battlefield, day. The clash of steel rings out as Narmer and his warriors breach the gates. King Wash's soldiers fall like wheat before the scythe.
For Ma'at, for Kemet, for justice.
King Wash, seeing his defeat is imminent, attempts to flee, but Narmer is relentless.
Your reign of terror ends today, Wash. Kemet will be free of your tyranny.
With a final decisive blow, Narmer disarms King Wash, the battle won. The tyrant is captured, his rule overthrown. Sand-swept courtyard of King Wash's palace, day. The sun beats down on the once imposing fortress of King Wash. The courtyard is filled with his servants and subjects, forced to witness the downfall of their ruler. King Narmer, a figure of authority and power, stands before the defeated King Wash, his mace in hand. King Wash, his finery stripped away, kneels in the dirt, his eyes filled with fear and humiliation.
Behold, the mighty King Wash, who ruled with fear and cruelty. Now he stands before you, not as a king, but as a man.
You may have defeated me, Narmer, but you will never break my spirit.
Narmer steps forward, his presence commanding the silence of the crowd.
Your spirit? It was your spirit that tormented these people. It was your spirit that we have come to break.
With a swift motion, Narmer raises his mace, mirroring the iconic image from the Narmer palette. The crowd gasps, but Narmer stops short, the mace hovering above Wash's head. Narmer asks Wash a question.
Do you regret selling your servants, stealing and abusing them? Do you have any regrets?
I am the king. I can do whatever I want. I have no regrets.
Narmer grabs Wash's hair and strikes him with a mighty blow, knocking him out cold.
Take him back to my palace, where I will be his prosecutor and Ma'at will be his judge.
This story is to be continued. If you like what you see, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also hit the notification button to be notified when the next episode is dropped. Also share this video with your friends. Why? Because this ish is dope. Tune in for the next episode of Gap Stories.